Salvaged from the Chi-Fi jungle. Hello, Rene here. Be honest, have you ever thought of buying a fancy piece of high-end equipment directly from China? But then there was the voice of reason, and there were the voices of your more grounded and more sober friends who asked you, are you in your right mind? Think of all the risks. Maybe nothing is delivered from China and your money is gone. Maybe your device is damaged on the way and you have lots of problems to get it repaired. Maybe what you get is not what you were shown, and disappointment is guaranteed. Maybe your device fails after a few weeks or after a few months, and you can be lucky when you get some spare parts, but you have all the troubles of getting it repaired, finding a shop to repair it. Maybe the customs authorities confiscate your device because it does not meet the safety regulations of your country. Maybe your house burns down and the insurance company refuses to pay, and so on and so on and so forth. On the other hand, there are those luring prices which really tempt you in spite of transport costs and custom fees, and you still think it's a great bargain. But that's not what I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about the incredible adventure of reaching deep into the Chi-Fi jungle. No rifle, no gun, just your keyboard and your mouse. That takes courage, doesn't it? Because there are those bewildering Chinese translation machines, and there are the vendors who don't even know what they are selling. So take all your courage in your hands and follow me into the Chi-Fi jungle. Here I have stumbled upon a nice pair of 300 B-tube Class A single-ended amplifiers, 8 watts per channel. Signal to noise ratio is 90 dB. The price $1,135 and shipping $237. Now let's take a look at the specifications. Specifications are very poor. We don't want to buy a pig in a poke, so let's contact the shop about them. I write to them, I want to know more about the kind of tubes, the kind of capacitors and transformers, the quality of wiring, and so on. Their answer is, "Hi dear, let me check with our designer." So they do not know anything, they have to ask somebody else first. And later I get the answer, "Dear, we only have internal pictures at the moment, you can refer to it." That means they expect me to extract all the information I asked for by myself, only from a tiny photo. In the meantime, I have found a similar pair of 300B monoblocks, and this time the description is really epic. It's overwhelming. You can read and read. Sometimes a bit hard to understand, but there is not much we can ask. However, we can ask the following fateful question. Hello, can you tell me which pair is better and why? The answer is as philosophical as diplomatic. Dear, these two models are from different suppliers. We have not compared them carefully. The parameters are also similar. The expensive one is, I mean the more expensive one, the expensive one is heavier and may have more weight. That's the result. It is heavier and may have more weight. Okay, thank you. Now we double our budget and look at monoblock amplifiers with 30 watts per channel. The price is $2,600 and it says free shipping, but there is no such thing as free shipping. That means shipping is already included in the price. Now let's take a look at the specifications. That looks satisfying. So I have only two simple questions to the seller. Do the Mona 845 have auto bias, and are they available for 230 volt in Thailand? The question about the voltage was too easy, but they don't even know about the auto bias. They have to check with the warehouse, but they want me to order immediately, head over heels, although they have not yet answered my second question. As soon as they can confirm that there is auto bias, they want me to order and ask, ship to Thailand, your postcode is, and what is your target price? I don't like to be pressurized and quit. Finally, I throw anchor at the Hi-Fi Port store. They offer a pair of monoblock power amplifiers with 50 watts per channel. You can choose between 300 B tubes for $2,890 and 2A3 tubes for $2,770. Shipping to Thailand is about $300. Mr. Kans, the seller, can answer all my questions, and he mostly replies within minutes. And although I'm a difficult customer, he is very patient and does his best to comply with my requests. I pay on November the 2nd, and on November the 25th, the following happened. And now it's time to put on a pair of gloves because I'm too lazy to wipe my fingerprints off from the tubes. The Chinese like to sell their higher grade tubes in luxurious looking caskets reminiscent of jewelry or expensive perfumes. But in fact, this box contains a pair of Linlai 2A3 with the extension T, which means they have a black coating inside for better heat dissipation. This is the queen of the assembly, the rival of the famous 300B. The tube has a gold-plated socket and gold-plated pins, and we have to insert it here on the right side in the front. Next come the two 845 push tubes. You look for the little bump in the back and align it with a notch. Insert it, push it down and turn it clockwise. The rectifier tubes are 5U for G, brand Linlai, but you can upgrade to 274B as well. Here comes the second one. Finally, we have an old Russian 6H8C and a 6E2 Magic Eye.